Hey guys, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'll show you how I obtained Shinra and Makima, how crazy they really are, and why getting them now will help you a lot in future updates. But yeah, this whole video is going to be me getting, where is he? Burning Hero fused, which I do need Burning Hero, of course. Third pillar, I think that's Show. The Night King, I'm pretty sure I already have him, but not upgraded. I'm going to need Oasis 30 times, okay. Inferno Dungeon 40 times. I just need the 1,000 kills, and I also need to get... No, not here. Wait, no. It's here. Yeah. I need to get this. Oh, I'm gonna be left with nothing. I need 25. I'm so cooked. But this is easy to get. I'm so done for. Oh no. Alright, so now that we got Shinra, we did glitch and glorious him. We need to go ahead and start working on Maki, which I think hers is just survival, a bunch of survival stuff, and then well, we already have her. We pulled her like a while back, but yeah, she's next. So yeah, let's get that done real quick. All right, now that we have Maki, we are going to go ahead extreme boost her and Shinra as well. So yeah, let's get that done as well, because that takes a while. Alright, so now that we did that, we're gonna go ahead and read off their abilities, since that's what makes them pretty much OP. So these don't really matter. These do matter. Her domination, her coercion, bark for me. These are all just buffs. These three are buffs. This one is a damage one. It just applies, I guess, a debuff towards the enemies. But yeah, these are buffs. This is gonna help us out a lot. And since she has that, I don't know how it works, but we got ourselves a Soul of Intimidation, which apparently helps all of the units in her range gain like an extreme amount of damage. So yeah, this is why that she's super broken, and I'll show that off in a bit. And then for Shinra, oh, Shinra has a lot. He has all of these, which can all be used at once, and they can be used really fast. Besides the ones that are on like an infinite cooldown, and he gets 12 debuffs and buffs, or they're like half and half basically. But yeah, I'm not gonna read through all of these. It's gonna take way too much time. But just know that he does an insane amount of damage, so much so that it just, I don't know what happens to the game, but it just turns it off. These abilities are really great, especially, where is it, Fields of Flowers. It keeps them in a time stop for 100 seconds, and he has another ability where the more he hits an enemy, the faster his cooldowns are reduced, and this can just be used an infinite amount of times, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, that's enough of that explaining what these characters do. For Shinra, I did give him the damage skill tree. I haven't picked out one for her though, because I'm not really sure what would be good for her. I don't know if it should be damage or crit, and so I'll figure that out later. But yeah, this should be really interesting seeing them work together. And yeah, let's get into the showcase. All right, to start this off, right, we are going to be doing Makima first, since she's like the easier character to do this with, since she's basically just a buffer. But yeah, I'm gonna put these down first, and then once I have more money coming in, I'll put her down, and we're gonna see how this goes. I mean, Grimmy should be able to take care of most of these waves by himself for a little while. then it's gonna get a little hectic. But honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. And I am going to be placing her down first, and then Arthur, just to show you how good this character is. So right now, hold on, I need to turn these down. Alright, so oh well, look, there it is. He's already getting a 26,000% increase to his damage because of Makima, and he's getting a 400% increase, and that's without any upgrades to them. So yeah, I mean, these numbers can just keep on going and going. And he's a level 1, by the way. He's a level 1. I have nothing for him. He's not enchanted. He doesn't have nothing. His flat damage is, let's see, 52,000, and it's at an A+. So this percentage is just from Makima buffing these units, which is absolutely insane. I mean, to be fair, this one is smaller, but that's because he does a lot more damage. But look at that, 23,000% more damage. That is absolutely insane. He went from doing 52,000 to 14 million, and it just keeps on going. It just keeps getting better because of the soul, which the passive is when enemies enter the equipped unit's range, which is absolutely massive. It gets up to, I mean, it basically covers the whole map. And these two take it on as well. So yeah, they receive 8% more damage from all sources, which is insane. But yeah, these numbers are just going to keep on going higher and higher. I'm going to leave him at level 1. I mean, I'm going to leave him, actually, I'm going to upgrade him. But I'm going to leave him at level 1 just for this test. And I'll be back as soon as these waves start getting worse and worse. Alright, so now that Makima is fully upgraded and has her max range at 455%, which I'm assuming is just the whole map, because look at how far that goes. And these guys are still at level 1 or upgrade 1. So yeah, I mean, as you saw there, he has a 2 million% increase to his damage. So yeah, let's move on to Shinra. So with Shinra, it's going to be the same thing, just putting these two down first, just so I can take care of the first couple of waves. And as soon as we get Shinra, we are going to activate his first skill, which we're going to leave activated as well, because that is how he's going to gain his buffs and stuff like that, just through having his skill activated. So yeah, we're gonna wait for that, which is now. And we're gonna delete Grimmy because we don't need him anymore, and we're just gonna leave these two going while he gets all of his buffs out. Which, I mean, look at that. He just got one, and he's already has 3 of the elements that he can do. So we're gonna leave it running for a while, make him get all of his stuff, and yeah, we'll be right back. We are currently on wave 60, and I have not upgraded him once. He's doing what, 19 million from 15, so he's doing a lot more damage. But yeah, he already has all of his passives, and these are just, you know, just here, almost all of them, I guess. And then from here we can just start upgrading and watch him just gain an insane amount of power. So we can turn Eternal Grace off, and we see that his things stacked up even higher, his debuffs or whatever. But what makes him crazier is his infinite, which is this one. His other infinite, which I need another unit for, which I'm going to get Makima for. Lightning Shower, which I can just activate. Blazing Arrow as well. Moonlight Scars as well. And Fields of Flowers, which, as you can see, he's doing an insane amount of damage already. And he has a Cyber Drive active, which gives him a 1 second SPA, which is insane as well. But yeah, each time he hits an enemy, his cooldowns are reduced by a lot. Like you can just keep on using him and using him and using him. But yeah, that's what all of he does. All that he does by himself. He's just been by himself doing this. And let's look at his damage. His current damage is at 1.6 trillion. And look at the way he just melts there. And he has him in an infinite loop with time stop, which is crazy. And these just do damage over time. Also more damage over time. This is like a small nuke, and this is also damage over time. So he's just doing a bunch of damage over time here. And what else? Yeah, let's give him Makima so he can steal her abilities. Gotta upgrade her that way he can take all 3 of these with perfect mimicry. Look at that, he gains all of them, and he also gains a random effect as well if he already has like despair or fear. So yeah, with that done, they do that, and she gives him more more damage boost, which is good. So yeah, this is them together. She's giving him a damage boost. She's giving him max range. And what else is going on here? I can't even tell. There's so much going on. He has all of his stuff going off at once, and he just goes insane, which he does most of the damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's barely doing any. He's already at 5 trillion, and they're not even getting close. They're just here. Look at all of them. Like later on, once it starts stacking up and they're just here, it just shows all of the effects just stacked up. So yeah, let me skip to that part. Alright, so now that we've reached wave 112, they're starting to stack up a little bit, as you can tell. Look at all of those debuffs that you just get. But they can't even move from here because Sheena's just using his time stop ability every couple of seconds. Look at it go down. Just look at that. It's insane. And you can just keep on doing that infinitely. It's a 100-second time stop for each one of them that comes in, so none of them are ever gonna move. But yeah, just look at how insane that is. It's just doing billions of damage, and all of his debuffs are in effect as well. But it gets to a point. Where it breaks the game. Like actually, like it turns off the server. I'm not sure if it's because of the stacking of all the entities or something like that. But it something happens or it just breaks. And I'll show you. I'll prove it. Oh look, a boss spawned and look at how fast he melts him. Starts off a little slow, but then it just gets faster and faster. Look, he just does like a bunch of them and he's gone. Gone just like that. I will say, Shinra is a must get, in my opinion. I mean, look at what he's doing. He's not letting him breathe. Makima is like a so-so. I mean, you can get her if you want her. She's a buff unit. She's pretty cool. She'll let you use characters that you really wouldn't normally use. Yeah, I mean, look at this damage from just Shinra alone. I mean, like, it's doing small amounts of damage first, and then after a little while, once he gets one of his like little nukes, he just absolutely destroys. And he's gone. And there it is, without fail. The server just shut down. I was moving my cursor around. I was actually, playing the game normally. And just like that, it just shuts down the game. I don't know why this happens. But I mean, if that doesn't show how broken he is, I don't know what else will. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. And for the next video, I think I'm going to get Poochie and Dio, maybe, if I can. I'm gonna try my best. Anyways, guys, see you later.